Hello, Melinda. What's that? Sure. I'm going to do you a favor. I'm not going to put you on video today.
Blue. I think it was blue on Lupita. And the time is 9:49.
Yes. But so, do you know if Betsy's here right now?
She is, but
Okay.
I don't know whether she's at her desk or not. So we're going to find out right now.
Okay. Yeah, that way there I can go over there
Okay.
and take care of that. And
Hello, Miss Betsy.
and so the sign-in sheet's
Yes,
going to
I think that
remain.
he is going to
is what
go
you're
to
saying.
your office.
Pardon me?
The sign-in sheet's going to
Alright, yeah.
remain at the front.
To
you
the
know?
best of my knowledge, yes.
Right.
It was set up for security purposes.
No.
Right. And
Okay.
I guess we got thrown
Alright.
off track. If I weren't to sign that sign-in sheet, does that mean that I wouldn't be able to come into the building? Because that's what Melinda was kind of getting at, is that I wouldn't be able to visit any. I wouldn't be able to use any of the resources.
We were given direction that people are required to sign in.
People are required to sign in.
Individuals that come in have to sign in.
They have to. I was just wondering because like I said, what if I were to file a complaint against an officer? I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be done anonymously, in a town hall.
I'm probably the wrong person to ask these questions.
Right.
It would probably, the person that you should probably speak to, that you actually should speak to, is the town manager, Richard Bellis.
Richard Bellis.
Mhm.
Is he in right now?
No, he's not in.
Okay.
If you leave me a name, number, we can maybe set up a time for you to meet with him.
I'll give him. Does he have a card? Is there a contact for him?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a
You want me
card
to
for
go
him?
get one?
Yeah. If you want
Yeah.
to
Then
come
that way
in.
there, I'll just because like I said. Oh, sorry.
And why don't you get in the mayor? Would you like all the council members' contact information and the mayor's? We'll get you
Yeah,
all those-
might
Let
as-
me see what
Yeah.
cards are up there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
we'll
be
get
great.
you all that
I
information.
appreciate it. Thank
Sure.
you. Yeah, that's great. I appreciate your professionalism. And actually, I've had, really hasn't been a big issue with the Taos Town Hall, except for Melinda, which I'm sure she's just doing what she's told, but, it's unconstitutional to have a sign-in sheet to come into a public building, it could be requested maybe, like a ledger, like, hey, sign in, but I don't see how they can deny your services as a taxpayer just because you won't sign in your name on a piece of paper, but I don't hold it against
Okay.
Melinda
No,
at
she's
all.
just
And
doing what she was asked to
actually
do.
today when I just walked in, I didn't record her because she had a problem with it, and I didn't. I'm not here for that actually. I'm about a police accountability. It's about police. It involves town halls a lot of times. Unfortunately. You have to, same thing with Red River. You got your town hall, your police department, all in one. Angel Fire's different; they're separated. So I'd be able to deal with the police department without dealing with the town hall. So much. But excellent. Appreciate that. And Rick Bellis.
Mm-hmm.
That's cell phone number. Okay. Well, I'll give him a call and try to set up an appointment with him just to speak about, because obviously it's still unclear, like if I'm going to be not able to use my public resources by not signing in, if that's a mandatory thing or not, Anyway, I don't want to hold you guys up anymore. I appreciate your professionalism and your courtesy, and I'll go see if I could speak with either Betsy or the chief. I guess I'll ask for Betsy first. I'm sure the chief is busy, but I do need to get some officers' names, and I was thinking I might have to go to the chief for that. I'm not sure, unless Betsy wants to help me out with that.
She might be able to help
Yeah,
you with that.
I'll find out about that because I guess that's important information if I'm trying to get their body cam footage is who the actual officers are. So, all right. Well, I appreciate it.
Okay.
All right. Thank
It
you.
was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure to meet you. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for your professionalism. Thank you.
Take care.
You too. you doing? You good? Hello. I was wondering if I could speak with Betsy.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, that's you. Oh, excellent. I was needing to get some body cam footage, public records request for some body cam footage.
Okay. Okay, so we have an online system and you can retrieve that information.
Okay.
So what you'll have to do is create an account. And it's from our officers? From the town
Yes.
of Taos
Yeah.
PD?
It was right after I spoke with you on Tuesday. Actually,
Oh,
I had
okay.
contact with 3 officers out here in the.
Okay, so if you fill this information out, what you're doing is you're creating an account. On the next page, you'll be able to request the records, and the records will be made available to you electronically.
Okay. And there's no way to do this orally.
Yeah, you can do it orally if that's what you want.
Yeah, I'd prefer to do it that way.
Okay, so you want body camera footage.
Yes, and I'm going to need, I guess, a little help with the names of the officers.
Okay.
I tried to speak with Officer Sanchez here yesterday, and he wouldn't give me their names.
Okay.
And I know you have 2 Officer Sanchez's. I believe the one that I spoke with, the one that he didn't, the Sanchez that was out in the parking lot on Tuesday, I think his name was Henry Sanchez.
Okay, so this is body camera footage from Tuesday?
From Tuesday
What time?
at between 3 and 4 o'clock, I guess, is the time that I would be requesting it. Yeah, I was probably out there at about
Okay,
3:15.
so do you want it on a disc? You want it on a DVD?
What's the, so what do you got? Is it a flash drive or a
I
DVD?
won't put it on a flash drive.
I guess a DVD's fine.
Okay, so that'll be a $5 charge.
Okay, do you need that up front right now?
Okay, no.
Okay.
When do you want to come back and get it for? Usually it takes 3 to 5 days to fill that request.
I could leave an email with you and you could just contact me when it's ready
Okay.
if you want.
What's your email?
My email is New Mexico Citizen. And it'll be spelt out New Mexico Citizen. Sorry. New Mexico Citizen 2019 at Gmail.
Okay.
And the footage I'm requesting, I'm sure you'll be able to find out it's off from 2 officers. Sanchez he didn't have a body cam, but there was a woman officer there with him, and I believe her first name is Elise. She was a smaller woman. She actually gave me her name, but I didn't catch it. And the other gentleman, he walked away before I could ask what his name was, but he also had a body cam.
Okay, and it was 3 o'clock, right? Tuesday at 3 o'clock?
Yeah, I was probably out there. It'd be safe to say between 3 and 4. I was out there. I think it was maybe like 3:15, 3:20. But what I really want is the footage when she turned it on in front of me when I was out there recording, and she turned her camera on, but then they walked away and came in. I want the the entire
All right,
interaction.
you'll get an email when the video is available.
Okay, appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Melinda.